What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lady Man here. Excellent lifestyle. Okay, got the sun here. You know, idea. We're back in another video. We're back with another, we guess another random talk, and I know I talk about things. And well, today's video, we're gonna talk about Battlefield 2042 and why I think it sucked. Now, before I get to the video, I just want to put a disclaimer: if you are one of those people that plays Battlefield 2042 and you tend to enjoy it a lot, and you hate when people give negative criticism towards the game, please exit out the video. Uh, because this video is not for you, and I'm going to say something that might get people to dislike the video, may put hateful comments towards the video when I'm just basically giving my thoughts of playing, Battlefield 2042. Just my opinion. So if you're one of those people that do not like, that is a diehard Battlefield fan and likes Battlefield 2042, the current Battlefield right now, please exit out the video. But for those who are Battlefield fans and that really want to talk about why Battlefield is not in a good state, you're free to welcome to join me. I lost my voice there. You're free to join me. But anyways, before I get to today's video, listen, of course normally I would make videos like this before of why certain things suck, but because I because I made the Madden video, why I think Madden sucks, I figured why not talk about why Battlefield, why it sucked. And like I said before, I didn't say this before, I did play Battlefield 2042. I played this game on my Xbox account. I did not play this on PlayStation because PlayStation's on some bullshit when it comes to refunds and shit. Uh, I did play Battlefield 2042 for at least I would say about a month or two, and it's like spent in this game before I decided to make a refund of it and all the other type of stuff. And yeah, it's just a whole mess. Battlefield 2042 is a whole mess. It's got to a point where somebody made a Clownfield 2042, like like basically making like a game called Clownfield 2042. I'll put that in the description if you want to go check that out and all that type of stuff. And I'm not the only one who's giving constructive criticism or give criticism of with Battlefield. There are plenty of other YouTubers that have done this. That have given constructive criticism towards Battlefield, and I'll link them in the description as well. But me, I'm just giving a criticism towards Battlefield 2042 because I had so much hype for this game. I'm not even joking. I really thought because of Call of Duty Vanguard, they have some major issues when they first launch it first. I'll figure, okay, Battlefield might actually take this because it's a modern shooter, modern kind of futuristic kind of shooter game, which everybody likes. A lot of people like futuristic shooting. A lot of people like modern shooting games these days, including myself. I love modern type shooting games because the weapons tend to be a lot better, and the campaign and everything else. Like overall, the gameplay used to be tend to be a lot more better than the old school, World War II one shit, guns and all that type of stuff. It tends to be a lot better. It tends to be not as much good as the modern shooting one, and that's why I love the modern shooting better. And Battlefield 2042 is a modern shooting thing, and I was like, okay, wait, one, okay, I had to put out my microphone again. Sorry. For one, the map sucks. I think we all can agree that the map is not too great of a map. There's not that many great maps that people tend to join. It's like majority of lots of the maps are like so long that it'll take you like hours to even get into a fight, and the spawn rates will like get messed up and messed over. Um, and just I feel like what Battlefield 2042 is missing is that there weren't that many great maps to begin with, and it's just legit awful. And it's simply not that great. It's not the great maps that I tend that Battlefield 2042, EA and Dice tend to make. It was just pretty much pretty awful. I just wish they would make a map towards kind of like medium sized maps. They could make it a little bit longer, make it a little bit longer to where the fights would continue. Like I would see more and more, a lot more enemy teams, because I feel like in these maps I play in Battlefield 2022, I don't see that many. I was hoping for like at Battlefield 1 map where that train station when it was in the desert, those fights, and it was, I don't know what it was called, but it was that Battlefield 1, that desert area. I'm sure y'all noticed, right? You get into so many fights no matter where you're at, and it just be so amazing, right? But then now all of a sudden we get to these cities, the only way you'll get fights from top of the buildings or for someone that's sniping you. It's just crazy. Like these maps weren't that great. There weren't that many great maps. I know somebody gonna say, well, they're gonna add more and better maps as the months go on. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't have to take a triple A to make a game better that everybody's anticipating for years. I mean, it's anticipating for years. It shouldn't have to be that way, in my opinion. And that, like I said, I'm not stand by it. So yeah, the map sucks. What about the let's see, the other thing I have issue about the Battlefield 2042. I really wish they didn't make it called Battlefield 2042, but whatever. I don't know about the name, but like anyways, the vehicles were overpowerful. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the vehicles were really, really, really overpowerful. The only vehicle that seemed like fragile and balanced is the helicopters. The helicopters, it wasn't that old powerful, you know what I'm saying? It's helicopter, you know what I'm saying? You shoot out once with a rocket, boom, they're dead, right? You get to tanks and you get to vehicles, I don't know what they call the hoverboard vehicles or something like that. You get to those vehicles, right? The hoverboard vehicles, you can literally fly that vehicle from the ground up to the top of a building, to where you can literally go up. Like that does not make any sense. It should not be a vehicle that could go up to a building, like a hoverboard up to a building, all the way up to the top of the building, all the way up to the top of the building. This should not be that way. I hate it when they did that, because now it makes it look like the vehicles are overpowerful. Like you just stay in the vehicle all day and get some kills, basically, instead of being out here. And it just did not make any sense for me for them to do that. I would not understand why would they do that. Like it just does not make any sense in my opinion, just overall in general. Now on top of it, the tanks, it takes like at least about 3 or 4 rockets for that motherfucker to like literally for that thing to literally to like be destroyed. Would it be cool if you see a tank that would like it'll take like okay like 2 rockets to be destroyed, maybe 1, well maybe not 2, because tank it shouldn't be that weak. I mean maybe make it like more like a 2 hit kill, but instead they make it more like it's like a 3 or 4 hit kill, and like it doesn't make any sense to me, and I would never understand why would they make that tank so powerful, and it just so does not make any sense. So yeah, that's the reason right there. The third one is the specialist class. I hate it when they did this. When they announced that before they put the before Battlefield, like when Battlefield like 2022 was announced, they say they was gonna put in this so-called specialist class, to where you have different type of specialist class you have in the game. And the issue I have about this is that the special class does not do as much great. The only class the only class I see that was doing good was when was that one class where you grapple hook onto something. That was a good class, and every other classes weren't that really great. I don't know where they are. It's been a long time since I played Battlefield 2042, and they weren't that great. It was just really terrible specialist class. It made it look like like the classes weren't that were meaningful, like it weren't that important. Like like classes should be important because it not only it indicates like which person I'm going to be which, and also on top of all this, it also sees that which class that that person are, but also like it determines whether that class is good, powerful or not. But instead, these classes are really not that good to begin with. It's really awful. Like I will not understand why. I just don't like specialist classes are really awful. Like they're really terrible. And also top of all this, you can't even indicate which class that your team is in, and also the enemy team. Which again, that's EA Dice Law for not implementing but like fixes or to make it work. But it won't matter. Classes suck this. The classes sucked in Battlefield 2042, in my opinion. The other thing I want to talk about is, of course, the weapons are not that good. It I do not like the fact that the Battlefield 2042 weapons are not that great. It should have like modern weapons, in my opinion, are really good weapons than the back in the day weapons. And then now all of a sudden, when we get to Battlefield 2042, we find these weapons. By the way, there weren't that many weapons to begin with. That's number one. There weren't that many weapons classes to begin with. Number two, I mean number one. Then number two, Again, my microphone fucked up again. That's twice now. I know somebody gonna sit there and say that, well, it's not a big deal. Battlefield 42 is gonna get better as time goes on. Like I said, it doesn't even matter. It shouldn't have to be a AAA company with over $1 billion to literally make a game to where it's buggy at there's so much buggy messes and all that type of stuff. But yet there's so many. Yet they want to fix all this towards the end. It does not make any sense in my opinion, and I will stand by that in my opinion. So take it with a grain of salt. And also on top of all this, like I said, I understand people have hopes for this. I understand there's certain people have hopes for this game, but if you look at the Reddit, the Metacritics, and everything else, people don't have hope for this game. Literally, people are still complaining about the stuff that's going on to this day. And I don't know if EA and DICE can recover from this. Even if they do fix all the buggy and mess stuff, they won't recover from this. And it's unfortunate because I did have high hopes for this game, and we've all bamboozled and got fucked over and got bent over because of the fact that Battlefield 2042 sucked, and we really thought that this was going to be a game that they might compete with Call of Duty and maybe Halo. But based on these bugs and all these issues they have, I don't think they're ever going to compete ever with Call of Duty over Halo. I might even say this, and it's going to make y'all feel some type of way. I don't think they're ever going to recover after this. I think they're pretty much done after this. Because 2042 is so bad to a point where somebody made a clown field like for 2042, and it was way better than the 2042. If you guys don't know about this, somebody who's I guess a game developer or builder, or I don't know who the person was, made Clownfield 2042 on Steam, right? And my gosh, it was way better. It's way better than the actual game Battlefield 2042. I'll link all that down below in the description if you guys want to go check that out and all that type of stuff. So yeah, this is just my opinion about Battlefield 2042. Please don't take this as me like joking around, taking shots at the game. It's just my opinion because I played it with the experience, and my God, it's based off my experience playing this game. It's just downright terrible. And the reason why I'm making this video is because it's sad that EA and DICE let us down once again with another Battlefield. Battlefield 1 was great. It got up Battlefield 4 was good. Battlefield 1 was good. Bad Company 1 and 2 was great. Hardline was even good. And now we got Battlefield 5. Terrible. A lot of buggy mess. Now the exact same thing in Battlefield 2042. Exact same thing. It's just overall terrible, and I hope that the people who defend this game understands what the people like myself who actually played this game coming from. Not to take it as that we're taking shots at at the game when we clearly played the game. We're just giving our thoughts and opinions about this. And like I say, you're entitled to your own opinion. You can like the game if you want to. If you want to, you don't have to like the game if you want to. At the end of the day, I just had a terrible experience playing Battlefield and Battlefield 2042. And at this point, my hopes of Battlefield is literally out the window. I don't think you can never recover from this. But yeah, with that being said, though, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about Battlefield 2042 down below in the comments down below. Do you like it? You not like it? Let me know. You guys are entitled to your own opinion, whether you like the game or not. It's up to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Thank y'all for watching, and as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.
The voice of the demon is the voice inside your head. The voice of the demon will make you feel dead. The voice of the demon is 100% real. The voice of the demon is the one you need to kill. The voice of the demon is the voice inside your head. The voice of the demon will make you feel dead. The voice of the demon is 100% real. The voice of the demon is the one you need to kill.